It's day 3. I am already up and I am already dressed. We are headed to the water park that is attached to this hotel. And, well, not actually attached, but I think you get in with free passes. Today, Saturday, and tomorrow, which is Sunday, is the last day that we can get into the water park for the entire season. So, very excited. I got, here, let me do a little outfit. OOTD, or at least outfit for right now. I got this swim cover up from one of my friends underneath black biker shorts. And then I got these gray Rooks. And then underneath I have a black and pink bikini from Amazon. Alright, gotta go to breakfast and then to the pool, and I will check in with you guys later. Day 25, baby! Alright, day 25. It is Saturday. It is, nope, day 25. What am I talking about? It's day 3. We're not spending 25 days here. It is day 3, Saturday, the 25th of October. And it is water park day. It's water park day with our, as of right now, our hotel, Embassy Suites, love it, has a partnership with H2O Live, I believe, water park, which is located literally like 2-minute walk, probably longer than 2 minutes. It's like less than 10-minute walk over, and it's massive. It's a massive water park. It was the second to last day of them being open for the entire season, so we were very lucky, but it was also insanely busy. So me and my dad went in, and we kind of we didn't know what to expect. It was a lot of walking, so just brace yourself if you're doing that. But we got in for free, so how can we complain? We got in there, walking. We did have to put our stuff in lockers because we both were gonna go enjoy like the lazy river that they had and the other rides, and we didn't want to leave our stuff out where someone could potentially steal it. The small locker, both of our stuff barely fit in, and that was $14. And you can also only open it once per stay, otherwise you have to like re-up, and I think it's like, we personally didn't re-up, we left before that, but I don't know how much it would have been for us to open it, take something out, close it back up. But if you have someone who's staying by your stuff, don't worry about that, and ignore my advice about the lockers and stuff. First thing, put our towels down, reserving whatever spots we wanted near Pelican Bay. It was called Pelican Bay. It was like a little kiddie water section, and like the kind where they can climb up and like slide down all the different slides. It was very fun. It was like a jungle gym but with water. Put our stuff down, walked over to their version of the lazy river, which I think it was I don't remember what it was called. I should have taken a map, but I did not. Then I went around once. Very cool. This is just a me problem. I couldn't find a comfortable position. So I was like, whatever. I kind of walked the rest of the way, and then I got out. My dad stayed in for like 2 more times, and then he got out because he was like, I'm good. It's nice to relax. I went on 2 of the rides. One was a mat race where you have to take your mat and you walk up. You just have to be, just a little warning, you have to be very prepared for a lot of walking and a lot of stairs. Luckily for me, I had water shoes, so my feet weren't getting scraped up by all of the things, and there wasn't so much pressure on my feet from all this walking, but I had to carry my mat up 5 flights of stairs to get to the top of the thing, and then going down Going down, of course, was very fun. I mean, I was a little scared. I was like, okay, how are we gonna stay on this thing when there's like this giant, you know, you go flying. But gravity did its thing and it was awesome. Then I went over to this inner tube one, and it was super fun. Went down, once again, you have to carry an inner tube up 5 flights of stairs, and you can't really stop, especially if there are people in line behind you. There's no room for them to maneuver around you, so just gonna have to keep trekking. We went up, did that. It was super fun. It was amazing. It was awesome. The only thing is, a lot of the single rider line, a lot of the single rider rides, I think that's what they're called, rides, were shut down because over half of them were shut down. There was one where you basically go like this and you're in a tube, and then they like basically take out the bottom of the tube and you just shoot down this giant slide. I would have loved to do that at least once, but it was shut down for repairs. And like a lot of rides, I think because it was at the end of the season, a lot of things were down and they were like, we're not gonna fix it now, because they're closing down for the season for several months. So that was disappointing for me. And then all of the other rides, there were 4 other rides that were in operation, and slides. What are they called? If you know what they're called, can you drop them in the comments below? For lack of a better term, I'm just gonna call them rides for right now. But let me know if they're called something else. Everything else was required 2 to 3 people, and because it was just me going on all these rides, I was like, I can't. I didn't at the time feel comfortable going up to random strangers and being like, would you ride this ride with me? Especially when they're with their siblings or their friends. So yeah, did get a massive sunburn. That was not fun. So right here is still very sunburned. I had to stop by. I knew I was sunburned, so I had to stop by some Walgreens and get some dye-free after sun gel and slather this on my face. It is literally just aloe and water and vitamin E, and I literally slathered this thing all over my face for several times. I like put the largest glob on my nose because my nose got the worst, and then my chin and the lower half of my face got it real bad too. Yeah. Wear your sunscreen. That's all I'm gonna say about that, is wear your sunscreen. And then after that, came back, had some McDonald's for lunch, and then we went to the hotel pool for a little bit, me and my mom, because my dad at that point was exhausted, so he had to go to bed and took a little nap. And then it was me and my mom, and what did we have for dinner? Flippers pizza. Yes, very good. I did not get the gluten-free crust that they offered. It was a what was it called? Cauliflower crust pizza. Did not get that. I did get me and my mom got a regular meat lovers, scraped off the toppings, ate that. Amazing. They also had a Caesar salad, which I ate, and it had some chicken on it. Very delicious. Yeah, so there's that. That was the gist of day 3. So come back tomorrow for day 4. Day 4, baby. It is Sunday, October 26th. Amazing. Woke up so late. I say we woke up around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Not ideal. But we didn't have any major plans, so that was really good. Just mostly resting. Like, we got up, I washed my face gently, very, very gently, and I put on an ass ton more of this. And I put on a lot more of this aloe gel. I'm gonna stop waving it around now. And we, I got dressed in like this giant, I got dressed in a ball cap and my comfiest clothes because I was just not feeling good. I was a little bit dehydrated, and we went to this amazing restaurant near our hotel. It's called Rock Brews. It's dog friendly. They have 2 outdoor patios. They have one that's covered and then one that's not covered. It was raining a little bit that day, so we were unable to go to the outdoor patio. We'd gone when the rain stopped, but they were still like, kind of 50-50. It might start raining again, it might not. But so we were able to go onto the covered patio, and my mom walked over with Laura just to get a few little extra steps in, but for me, I was not feeling it. I was not feeling it. So I drove over with my dad in the car. We got her my puppy Laura has a stroller, and we parked our butts in a 4-top, which means just a table with 4 seats. We moved one of the seats. So we were sitting, hold on, I'm trying to like, I'm trying to explain this. So we were sitting on this side, and then my parents and we're sitting on this side. So we moved the chair that was right here over to the side, so it was like pushed into the table. And we put her stroller right here next to me. So that was really cool. And then we turned it so that she wasn't staring at the people over there, and her stroller wasn't in the way of anyone who was behind us. We were kind of surrounded by this giant family reunion. So that was really cool. And it was just really hard for me because the sunburn had kind of, it was so hard to open my mouth without pulling at the skin, at the sunburn, and so it was kind of hard for me to eat and for me to talk. But Rock Brews has an amazing dog-friendly menu, and I'm gonna insert a photo of that. They had this, it's just an amazing menu, and so my puppy got we discussed either getting the Addie's Feast, but my dog doesn't really like sweet potato, and we also didn't know what the vegetables were, so we didn't really want to risk Laura not eating them, so we got the belly rub. And when I say it is an insane amount of chicken, it is probably an entire chicken breast. So if you go there, my puppy was not able to finish it, but she tried her darndest because she loves her some chicken. But be prepared that your dog can't finish it, or and they even served it in this like metal dog bowl, and it was awesome. I put it in her stroller, and she like freaking devoured that thing. Okay, it was amazing. I got what did I get? I got a burger and a lettuce wrap, which, looking back, not the smartest choice for someone who could not open their mouth very much. Also, they are amazing. Rock Brews fries are not gluten-free, so I just told them that I'm a celiac and that I can't have their fries because it's something with their battering of the fries. So our server was incredible. He did not charge for the swap of mashed potatoes in for instead of the fries. He was just amazing. We gave him the largest tip. He is amazing. Shout out to that guy. He is amazing. I don't remember his name, but I love you so much. You are amazing. And then I also ordered an extra little thing of pickles. Delicious. I love pickles. I love them so much. And then my mom also got some teriyaki wings for all of us to share, and it was amazing and delicious. Came home and just crashed it was great talking to you guys, and I will talk to you later. And hopefully you stick along with this journey for tomorrow. All right, have fun. Monday, aka J. I don't remember because I do not remember. I think I've vlogged a little bit about getting ready for Hollywood Studios, but this was, let me just double check what day it was. Okay. This was Monday, but I got the map here so I can remember and reminisce about Hollywood Studios. There weren't that many things that I wanted to go to, but I remember we went, hold on, here's our handy dandy map, and we entered and then we walked down the Hollywood Boulevard and we walked through Animation Courtyard, and then we went and walked around Pixar Plaza and Toy Story Land a little bit. That was fun. But Toy Story Land that day was insane and crazy, so we very, very busy, also very, very hot. I think it was about 98 degrees that day. So we started off walking through and we saw a line for who other than Chip and Dale, our favorite little chipmunks. So we got in line and we waited, and we were very, very lucky because we were the last few people for about 5 minutes until they came back out. Insanely not lucky, they danced with me and my mom a little bit, and we took a few photos, and it was very awesome and very fun. I think we saw them around like right in front of the Chinese theater. Yes, it was the Chinese theater, I think, or it was basically on Hollywood Boulevard, and it was the building which Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's a tongue twister. We went there, walked around, and then we entered Toy Story Land, and we were like, we need some water, because it was very hot that day. We tried to get on Slinky Dog Dash, couldn't. The line, I think, what is it called? Walk on or standby was 53 minutes, and all of the lightning lanes were gone for the day. So we went over to, so we just kind of walked around. We did not visit Galaxy Edge in Star Wars. We just kind of walked around Pixar Plaza, and we also walked through a bunch of the stores in Hollywood Boulevard, and it was a very fun day, honestly. Other than it being absolutely scorching hot, it was very fun. I was wearing these amazing Evil Queen ears, which I will also be wearing, I think, for for tomorrow, which I will be posting these like a month or two after, but these vlogs a month or two after, but tomorrow is actually Halloween, so I will be donning my finest Evil Queen merch and going to Magic Kingdom and rocking out with the villains, okay? So that was basically it for Hollywood Studios, and it was a very fun day. Oh, side thing, I got my first ever Mickey bar, and I saved the wrapper. It did get covered in chocolate because it was so hot, the shell cracked and it was kind of falling all over the place, but I was saving this, okay? I was saving my first ever Mickey bar wrapper, okay? I didn't want to save the stick, it would kind of get moldy and stuff, but I saved this, I saved the receipt. I'm nostalgic, and I knew I would completely be able to stick this in a little scrapbook, and I'm going to have the best time scrapbooking all of my memories from this Disney trip. Oh, and because this is my graduation trip, we went to guest services on our way out, and I'm celebrating because I am celebrating, and it's my college graduation, because it's my college graduation trip, and I'm so happy that I have this pin. And if you are celebrating anything, if you're celebrating getting married, or you're celebrating like, oh, this is my 21st anniversary, it doesn't matter. Go to the guest services, they will hook you up, be like, this is my first visit, I'm celebrating my high school graduation, my college graduation, you know, anything, and they will hook you up with a button. And then every time I've been at least talked to twice about people being like, oh my god, congratulations. There was somebody in Epcot actually who pulled me aside and was like, who worked there, and they were like, what did you graduate from? And I told them I graduated with business administrations, a bachelor's, and she was like, oh my god, I could never. She said she tried to do the economics, and she was like, I couldn't get through it. You are so amazing for getting through that. And I was like, oh my god. It made me feel so special, and oh my god, I'm about to cry because I love it. It's amazing. I know I'm probably, when I start scrapbooking all of this and I have all the photos from off my phone, I am going to just be I'm already so happy and so blessed to be here with my family, with my puppy, and to be celebrating such a big and massive achievement in sunny California, especially when at home, I think in Fort Wayne, it is currently 33 degrees, and here it is, here, let me just see, here it is, here right now at 9:35, it is 60 degrees outside. That is insane. I just know, looking back at all these photos, and I'm gonna feel so nostalgic and so happy, and I'm gonna be able to look back and be so happy that that me and my family were able to do this and spend time together. And actually, November 1st, which is in 2 days, I'm so happy. My aunt will be flying down, and me and my cousin, my mom, my aunt, and my cousin who lives in Florida at the time of filming this, and hopefully she still lives here for a little bit longer because she has an amazing job and people and so many amazing friends, and her amazing husband, and hopefully we are going to, on Monday, Epcot Part 2, baby. I think we're gonna go around the little international loop, and we're gonna take photos of everything, and it's just gonna be so amazing to be able to go with my family and spend some time in the happiest place on earth. So that's amazing. All right, I think that's it for right now.